extremely excited right now because I am just about to walk into one of my dear friends, started as a client, but now a dear friend. It is her book launch. Now, we started working together and she wanted a complete creative transformation. She wasn't happy in the role she was working in. She wanted to unlock and unleash her self-expression, and what that showed up as, what that became, was her desire to write fiction. She wanted to be a novelist. So one of the first things that we came up with was, well, if you want to write novels, you got to write novels. You don't need to do a creative writing course. You don't need to upskill or do anything like that. What you actually need is just to write novels. So she quit her job and she went around the world for 7 or 8 months, and the game that we created together was that she would write a chapter for her novel every week that she was away, and she would punch that chapter out to her mailing list, which she would grow as she was traveling the world and sharing her story. She did this. She went away, she didn't know what the story was going to be or what it was going to be about, but she wrote a fictional chapter every week for her time overseas, released it to her mailing list. I read it. It's amazing. And when she came back, I made her promise that she was going to print this book and we were going to do a book launch. She's back in Australia. She has printed her book. Tonight is the book launch. I am absolutely thrilled. Like, I'm just overjoyed because she followed through on everything we do. A lot of the time you have clients and they want breakthroughs and they want to do stuff, but they don't necessarily do what they should do. She has followed through on everything and is getting the result. I actually just shared the story of her story with a very successful CEO that I just came from a meeting, and he's so thrilled and so inspired by it that he wants to buy her book. I'm going to tell her that tonight. It's an amazing story. I'm going to take you along for the ride because she's gorgeous. This is the star of the show.
Hi!
You're awesome. How's it feel, Aimee? Published author.
Excited, fraudulent, and what's the next word? Yeah, just on to the next, really.
Yes.
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 Already started.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Next one.
Shut up.
And now
You're number one. Brilliant. So amazing. Through this whole process, what are you most moved by, inspired by, grateful for, whatever?
Not giving a shit anymore, like genuinely. I don't care what people think, and it's not going to stop me from doing the stuff that I love doing. You get paralysed by trying to do it and do it perfectly, and it's like, well, perfect doesn't exist, and also you're never going to get to that closer to perfect until you actually do the stuff that you're doing.
Amazing. You're so amazing.